And we're back yet again with another of Strasburg starts. This will be his 8th, and boy, do we hope this one ends a little bit differently than it did last time.
Oh, man. That was heartbreaking.
It was truly.
Doolittle gave up 5 runs in the 9th inning. He was 1 out away, I believe, from winning the game, and he blew it. And then they came back and won it.
Yeah, the Cardinals did. And as someone who was in the stadium when the Cardinals beat the Nats, in the first year of the Nats were in the playoffs in that Game 5, I've never seen anything like that live. And that game we just replayed felt a lot like that.
Yeah. How was that one?
That game,
one about?
It was unbelievable. I mean, the Nats had a big lead early, and it was just like what we saw, except this one was sort of a slow bleed, and they kept chipping away and chipping away and chipping away.
Stinks.
And then Drew Storen, he was the closer at the time. He blew the save, and it was the most heartbreaking thing I've seen. I've said to many people since then that if you were in the upper deck, which I was, we could hear the Cardinals in the dugout hooping and hollering. Yeah. It was so quiet when they won. I mean, it was, and that's one of the times, and Nats had all these different playoff failures. That was the first. That was the first one. And last year.
And then they won the World Series.
That's right. So last year really wiped away all that clean, but our last replay brought back a lot of those memories. But you can see the good news of all that is Strasburg had a decent start. He went 7 innings, 6 hits, three runs, walked 1, struck out 7. A little lower of his strikeout totals, but not too bad. Gave up the 1 homer. His ERA is doing great, 2.63. His one in actuality was 3.45. You can see all the nitty-gritty stats there. I think things are still tracking pretty well. Strikeouts and walks. The Nats' runs are starting to catch up a little bit. We're still way behind that pace. But last game, we thought we were cruising, and then it all fell apart. But let's get to today's game. Let's wipe that away.
Let's do that.
Let's win. Let's go 1-0. Here we go. 1-0.
All right.
Let's get it started.
And you'll notice we got a Miller Park background, which I think is pretty cool.
Yep. And you'll notice the Brewers today, their pitcher is Adrian Hauser.
And guess what? Anthony Rendon is back in the starting lineups for you.
Right.
Coming to you live from third base.
Yeah, we're excited to have Tony Two Bags back in the lineup for sure. We can sure use his bat. We'll just run through the Nats lineup real quick. Sam, why don't you do that?
All right. Eaton, Robles, Rendon, then Kendrick playing first base this time. Suzuki doing the catching. Dozier's second. Defoe, Taylor, and Strasburg. And he'll take the Brewers.
Yeah, the Brewers. I confess I have a little bit of a crush on the Brewers team, given our last name, but especially with the guys in this lineup. Lorenzo Cain, there's not a more exciting player in baseball. He'll be in center field. Of course, Christian Yelich. We watched him a lot when he was with the Marlins coming to Nats Park, and boy, has he turned into a superstar. Mike Moustakas, it's unusual to see him, I think, at second base, but that's where we'll see him today. Yasmani Grandal, the Brewers, another awesome pickup, with Kane and Grandal, guys that they picked up. Just kind of got them at the right time, and they're stars. I mean, this is a good front four there. I mean, that's spectacular. Ben Gamel, Jesus Aguilar.
I love Jesus Aguilar for some reason.
Yeah, he's a fun player.
Yeah.
Travis Shaw, he's been around the league a little while. Orlando Arcia will be at short. And Adrian Hauser, I was about to speak about earlier, he's going to be a closer, an opener today. We're going to use his relief rating to start the game, and then we'll go to Freddie Peralta with his starting rating, because that was how this game played out in reality. The Brewers were one of those teams that trying to employ the opener strategy. So, Sam.
Why don't we get us some rolling?
Let's do it. Here we go.
Adrian Hauser to Adam Eaton to start things off right here.
Yep, and we're the pitch.
It's a 5.5.
It's a 5.5. It's 95 miles an hour on the NATCA radar gun. NATCA, we guide you home. It's a 5.5. This is to a lefty.
Oh.
It's a blank. Good for Eaton. We'll go to his card. It's a 1-3 against a righty.
Oh, very close.
We want that triple, man. We do. We haven't faced enough lefties to bring out that triple. But it's a fly out to center, and there's one away. Lorenzo Cain runs it down. 1 out. That brings up Victor Robles. Here's the pitch. It's a 1-5. Possible error on a grounder.
All right.
A 2-6, a star line 1. That's a G3. That will be a grounder. It's hit to Aguilar.
Who
just makes the play.
he does.
He's a 4 error rating, and the roll is a 5. Just snags it. Almost didn't make it, but it'll be a 3-1 as Hauser covers, and there's 2 down. This brings up Anthony Rendon just off the disabled list today.
You see how many doubles he has on his card.
He's got quite a few. Here's the pitch from Hauser. It's a 2-4.
Ooh, it's a wild pitch
We'll
chance.
roll
Nobody
again.
on base, though. It's a 5-6.
K chance.
Yep.
15's not going to get Tony.
No.
Here's the roll on his
1-3.
card. It's a 1-3, and it's at
Center.
fly out to center again. So Kane covering a lot of ground today. He'll retire the side there as the Nationals go in order in the
No runs,
first.
no hits, no errors, none left. In the bottom of the first.
The bottom of the first, here's the pitch from Strasburg to Lorenzo Kane. It's a 5-5. That's a possible error on a throw. On Kane's card, it's a 6-4.
Oh,
That's a single past Dozier. Single past Dozier. And Lorenzo Kane is on board with the first hit of the game for the Brewers. And he is a 5.
oh, he's fast.
He's got an attempt rating of 3. Strasburg adds 1, so 1 through 4 will be a steal. Here is the roll. It's a 2. He's got the jump, and they're going to send him. He's 1 through 14. Strasburg adds another. That makes it 1 through 15. Gomes takes that back. It's 1 through 14. He'll be safe. Here is the roll. It's a 2.
Another one.
That speed of Kane does the trick.
Let's see if he gets picked off at third.
And yeah, we can roll to see if he takes another base.
Sure.
So he's 3 + 1, 4 divided by 2 is 2. So if he gets that 2 again, he'll take third. It's a 19.
No way.
He's not
Could
going
have
to
used
do
that.
And that brings up Yelich.
I didn't get
A little surprising that Kane's even bothering to run in front of a guy who can put one out of the park so easily. But the Brewers have a runner on second with nobody out. Here's the pitch from Strasburg to Yelich.
4-6.
A range play at the ballpark. And let's take a look at the ballpark card here. It's got quite a few home run chances. I don't think it's quite as enticing as Nats Park, but
Pretty good, though.
There's a few more. I think there might be more home run chances, but there's less singles. And yeah. So it's like we said, it's a range play at the ballpark, and here is the roll at the ballpark. It's a 4-1.
Oh.
And I believe that's going to be hit. It's hit deep. It's hit deep to right field. Robles is going back to the wall, and it's gone. Home run.
It's a range play.
It doesn't matter, Sam. We do the home run check first. It's a 13, and you know a guy like Christian Yelich, MVP, his home run numbers are high. Anytime you roll a home run, he's probably got one.
Seriously, you jinxed things.
A range play only happens when it fail. If you fail the home run check, then we check the range.
Oh my god!
And it's a 2-run homer for Christian Yelich with nobody out. A rude awakening to Milwaukee for the Nationals as Yelich has gone yard here in the first. 2 hits for the Brewers and 2 runs.
Oh dear, I forgot it was 2. I really did.
It's Steven Strasburg to Moose. Here's the pitch. It's a 2-3, a range play.
Range plays aren't as bad as I thought.
A 5-6, it's a star line 1. That's a grounder to Kendrick at third base.
No, he's at first.
Yes, we have a mistake in our defensive chart, and we'll fix that after. We'll pause in just a moment to fix that. But yeah, you're right. Rendon is at third. So it's a 5-6. It's a star line 1, a G5. The roll's a 2. I'm pretty sure that Kendrick's. That Rendon's range rating is well within a 2.
Yeah.
So he'll get the first out. There's 5-3, and we'll go ahead and pause and fix our defensive chart. And we're back. We got the defensive chart fixed, and like I said, Rendon's a 4, so the 2 is more than enough to get the grounder, and we have 1 away now.
Yep, 1 only 1 out.
And now we'll be pitching to
Yasmani Grandal.
Grandal. That's right. Here we go. Here's the pitch. It's a 6-5, an error chance. Strasburg not finding any Ks early. It's a 5-6. A fly out to right field. Robles.
He's
a 0. So he'll make the play. 2 away.
And Ben Gamble is the batter. Wow, he's got really good against lefties, but today not much in stock for him.
We got a similar card to what we see from the grid on Zimmerman with a lot of split chances against lefties. Here's the pitch from Strasburg. It's a 5-6 strikeout, and there we go. We got one. That'll end the inning, but the Brewers get 2. And we'll go to the top of the second.
2 runs.
The Brewers.
2 hits. No errors.
And none left. Move to the top of the second with the Brewers leading 2-0.
And the leader of the batter is none other than Howie Kendrick.
This is how we do it. Let's go, Howie. Here's the pitch.
5-2.
That's
a
like 2
blank.
outs already.
5-2.
It's a blank.
Yep. And thanks, Ben. I'll clear that out. And then it's a 5-2 blank. Here's the pitch. It's a 2-4. Star line 1. It's a grounder to first. Aguilar fields it, tosses to Hauser, and there's 1 away. All right. So that brings up Kurt Suzuki. And
the batter is Kurt Suzuki.
Here's the pitch.
The 5-4. It's a K chance with the 18 not going to do it.
Here's the roll on Suzuki's card. It's a 5-3. Against a righty. It's a grounder to short. Arcia has it, and it's 2 away for the Brewers.
2 outs.
Brings up Brian Dozier. Here's the pitch. It's a 5-5. Against a righty. It's a walk chance, and a 5 will put him on.
Oh, yeah.
The Nationals have their first base runner of the game, and Brian Dozier. He's a 5. He's got an attempt of 1. Hauser adds +2. That's a 3. So a 1 through 3, and he will steal. We'll get the jump at least.
It's a 2.
It's a 2. We got a lot of stealing chances today.
And a lot of 2s. Everything has come on 2s.
That's true. So if we look at the steal chances, Dozier's not a great chance to steal. He's a 9. Grandal doesn't add anything, and neither does Hauser. So 1 through 9, it's less than a 50% chance.
Do you even want to?
He's thrown out. That'll end the inning. We'll end the inning with Defoe at the plate.
And now I'll have to go to the auxiliary box.
Yeah, that's okay. So we'll clear it out there, and Defoe will be leading off when we come back to the next inning. But the Nationals do not. They don't score, and they don't have any hits yet.
No. And
we will move to the bottom of the second.
If I had known that it was 2 outs, I would definitely want him stealing him. But
yeah, we'd let the strategy roll dictate that one. We could have chosen. I think with the odds the way they are. I mean, it's a dumb decision if you're playing competitively. Sure. You wouldn't send him. 9 out of 10 is not great, but we let the dice do the roll for us today. And here is the pitch to Jesus Aguilar.
6-4. It's a cape. Oh,
no, 6-4. You got to wait till I get that mouse down there, son.
Right.
It's a 6-4 against a righty as a blank.
It's a 1-6.
Starline 2. Grounder to Defoe at short, and he fields it cleanly. He throws to Kendrick, and there's 1 down. Brings up Travis Shaw. Here's the pitch from Strasburg. It's a 5-3. Possible hit by pitch.
Ooh.
A 19 makes it unlikely. Travis Shaw is an 11. Strasburg is a 0. There's no hit by pitch, and we'll roll on Shaw's card. It's a 4-5, a Starline 2, another grounder to Defoe, 2 away.
2 outs.
Brings up Arcia.
Orlando Arcia.
It's a 6-3, a K plus, a 16. He's an 18. Miller Park, if you notice, adds +2.
This is a weird part. It's like adds +3 to the walks and +2 to the
Ks. Yeah, so it helps the batters in one way, helps the pitchers in another. But it definitely, it's more of a 3 true outcomes park. All right, so it's 2 away. Was that the third out?
Yes, that was the
third out. That's right. Yep. So we'll clear it out, and Hauser will be leading off the next inning as the Brewers go in order. Here we are in the top of the third with Wilmer Defoe leading off.
Wilmer Defoe. It's a
It's a
2-2.
2-2, a K
It's a K
chance.
chance. It's a 19. No way. It's a 1-5. It's a question mark 7, one of those rare, and it's a single for Wilmer Defoe.
That's right. It's a 1, and 1 through 9 is a single. So an S7 for Defoe. He singles to Gamble, picks it up, and
Wait,
throws
my
it
bad,
back
my
in.
bad. Oh, yep, it was Defoe. I was just, my bad. That was.
Remember, he was at the plate. He was
Yes,
at the
he
plate
was.
when Dozier was thrown out. Yep. So here we go. There's nobody down. Defoe is an attempt of 1 plus 2 from Hauser, so it's a 3. It's a 3.
Oh, you're kidding.
Wow. And he
doesn't steal any bases?
he's an attempt of 1.
That's
Why are you trying?
Very interesting card. Because we're not gonna do this one because if you look at this, basically,
twice-sided die sometime?
no, it basically means I think if he gets the jump, he's always thrown out. We should look at Wilmer Defoe's. If we pull up his stats, I think I can do that pretty quick. Wilmer Defoe, and look at his 2019. How many times was he caught stealing? Maybe it's not on the standard page. There it is, standard batting. In 2019, he was caught stealing once, and he stole no bases. So that's why he's that rating. We're going to ignore the strategy die because we don't feel like throwing him out that easily. So we'll on to the next batter, Michael Taylor.
Yep.
And here is the pitch. It's a 2-6, a K chance, but a 20
No way.
is not going to. Hey, we really need to be careful on our checks because Miller Park is adding a lot here.
But it's
So
still
it's
not
an
going to do it.
18 for Michael Taylor, but a 20 is not going to do it. Here's the pitch on Taylor's card.
6-3. It's another single.
An S6, and
Does he go from first to third?
Great question, B. We'll figure that out shortly. He's on an S6, so we'll check our chart. On an S6 going first to third, you need to be a 5. So he's not going to make it. He's a 3, so he'll hold at second.
And the batter is none other than the pitcher. With no outs.
With no outs, yeah.
Strasburg hoping to get a lucky hit once in a while. So
Yeah, this could be a sacrifice chance.
I would sacrifice.
Yeah, you want to?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's.
Will they both move up?
Well, it all depends on how well he sacrifices, B. All right, we'll get our handy-dandy chart out. And I believe we'll go ahead with the roll on the pitcher's card. It's a 2-1, a K chance. I think Ks are halved in this case, so.
So he's not going to get him. It's going to be.
Let's see here. Strategy roll. And. Sacrifice bunts. Yep, the K and the K rating are cut in half. So he's a 15, rounded down to 7. So the 7 plus 2 is a 9. And he just misses that with a 10.
Oh, yeah.
So now we'll roll the bunt chance. This will be a 2d6.
How many chances do we have to roll?
He's a bunt of 4, so we'll roll on that. On a 5, I believe that's a good bunt. This is a bunter of 4. He's quite a good bunter. So 1 through 4 is a successful sacrifice bunt. And we'll roll the d6 to figure out who fields it. It's a 2. And that means the pitcher fields it. So Hauser comes off the mound, fields it, throws to Aguilar, and the runners will move up. A successful sacrifice by Steven Strasburg.
I don't want to see if he steals them.
There's no stealing home. Don't worry.
Has it ever happened in this year?
Last year, I'm sure it must have, but I don't have any stats for you. I'll have to look that up for our viewers for next time. There's one down now with the runners at second and third, and that'll bring to the top of the lineup Adam Eaton.
Eaton, quite good, but last time he flew out, so hopefully
double will tie the game.
Even a single, Benjamin.
Yeah,
a
single would probably
tie the game
so
here.
we've got 2 chances.
Here's the pitch from Hauser. It's a 5-5 to a lefty. Is a blank.
We rolled that exact same last time.
Here's the pitch. It's a 2-6, a grounder to third. Okay.
It's not a double play, right?
And well, I guess we probably should have made a decision about whether the infield is playing in. I think we'll just have him playing normal
Just make
depth.
Go.
So a grounder to third, and I think we should really. This is a tough one.
I don't think that's going to be a double play.
No, it's certainly not a double play. There's no force out. Really should have taken a little thought before we hit that ball. But on a grounder to third, so we're going to decide if the runner heads for home, or we can just
See,
Let's do it.
just get the bases loaded.
I want him to score.
Yeah,
I just want him to get the bases loaded.
I think we're going to just, to be fair to both sides, I think we'll say that he looks the runner back and throws across,
Oh, you're kidding.
and there's 2 outs.
You're kidding.
I don't think
I would go on the throw.
Yeah, well, that's where if the infield is back, right, then I believe you add +2 to the BR on it for a runner on third.
So it'd be a 5. So you would go home.
Right. So yeah, if we were to play the infield back,
Let's play him back.
they're basically
Let's do it.
conceding
Let's
the
do
run.
it.
If they were in, you'd be taking 2 away, and he'd definitely be holding. So I'm going to give him sort of the benefit of the doubt there, and we'll hold him. As much as I'd love to give ourselves a run, doesn't seem right. So here is the pitch.
2 outs.
And there are now 2 outs, and now the infield will be back for sure.
Yeah.
Here is the pitch to Robles. It's a 4-3. It's a K chance, and a 2 is going to get him. The Nats are going to strand.
You are kidding me. You should have sent him.
The Nationals are
Let's go back a few.
strand 2,
You're so
and we'll
annoying.
clear it out here. They score none in the top of the third. We'll go move to the bottom of the third. And leading off for the Brewers is the pitcher, I believe, Adrian
Yes, it
Hauser.
was.
Nationals had 2 hits that inning, right?
Yep.
2 strikeouts.
That was a great chance. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, very good.
I know you guys are upset, but I think at most they would have scored 1. So I think the
Well, that would've
ground
been
ball
good.
is a great. Well, it all depends on what kind of ground ball that was to third,
It was a
right?
choppy ground ball.
If it had been
wobbled.
a slow roller, yeah, he hustles home. Ball hit a normal.
Yeah.
I think we're going to take that as a normal grounder. He feels it and makes the throw. Looks him back. So I don't think you can argue with that too much.
Hey,
Sure.
isn't he allowed to look him back? And as soon as the ball is out of his hand, he sprints home.
That could be. I don't think with a 3 there, there'll be.
No,
That's a good play.
But if they score if they hit 1 home run, and then the game would have gone to extra innings, I'm going to blame you.
I think that's fair too. Here we go. The pitch to Hauser, and it's a 4-1. It's a K plus.
Oh, he's a 29.
He's a 29.
So it's a 48. A 48.
41, I think. Damn right. 29
yeah,
plus 10 is
right.
39. Plus 2 is 41.
Yeah.
Right.
Wow.
So I think
So
I think a 17 will do it.
You don't
And
say.
back to the top of the order.
What if it was 100?
Whoops. Or
It is Lorenzo Kane.
Lorenzo Kane. Oh yeah, I don't think I did this setup the same way I did the other.
Kane.
Kane.
He's playing center field. He singled his last time up, and he was one of the 2 batters to score on Yelich's home run.
Here.
One of the batters being including Yelich himself, though.
It's a 5-3. Possible hit by pitch.
Chance.
The roll is a 3. Where is the hit by pitch rating? There, it's a 7 plus 0. He's going to hit him. So Lorenzo Kane's on board again. And you really don't want to be hitting Lorenzo Kane. He's an attempt of 3 plus 1 is a 4. The roll's a 3. We have rolled 3 straight stealing jumps. It's unbelievable. And he's a 14. And we'd done this wrong in the first inning because we had the wrong guy behind the plate. But it's Kurt Suzuki. He's going to add plus 2. He's not a very good thrower. It's 16 plus 1 more is 17. So 1 through 17.
Yeah,
And he steals. And he's got
That's 2 stolen
his
bases
second
on
steal of
the
the game. He's really wreaking havoc on the Nats on the base pass. That brings up Christian Yelich. And here's the pitch. It's a 3-1, a K chance, and Strasburg's going to get him this time.
Yeah.
So Strasburg fighting back, 2 down for Mike Moustakas. It's a 1-1, a K plus, and that's going to do it as well.
Yeah.
So Strasburg picking up some strikeouts here as the Brewers strand a runner. And we'll move to the top of the 4th. All right. Leading off for the Nationals.
Is Anthony Rendon.
Here's
Rendon flew out his last time up, but we're hoping for better luck this time.
5-6, a 20 on the K. That's not going to do it.
It's
1-1, a question mark 8,
8.
but it's an 18.
Oh,
Just outside his
We could have
range.
gotten a triple.
Yeah, Kane runs it down.
Oh,
1 out.
man.
All right, here's the pitch to Howie Kendrick.
All right,
It's a 3-4. It's a K plus. He strikes him out.
First strikeout for Hauser, I think.
No, it was the second.
Yeah, and guys, I think we've screwed up here on our agreement to do the opener. we're here in the 4th inning. We forgot all about pulling our starter. It should be Freddie Peralta in.
But he didn't have to hit the parentheses yet.
That's true, but if we were using his relief rating, he would be long out.
right,
I guess we're going to proceed with him as a starter then.
Okay, and then let's just take him out after this inning just to keep things a little more real.
Yeah. Here is the pitch to who's our next batter? Suzuki. It's a 5-1. It's a ballpark chance. It's a 6-4 as a grounder to short.
You are kidding me!
Arcia has it. The Nationals fail to score. Hauser pitching through 4 strong innings. And how's he doing? How many batters has he faced?
He has faced 14.
So yeah, I think we'll just go ahead and proceed with him as a starter. He
really?
faces 19. We can always change it up later. I mean, he's doing.
Let's just take him out now, just so we can
good.
go to Freddie Peralta. So we can
I think we missed our chance to do what we intended to do.
Okay.
So it's Grandal now.
Yep.
Here's the pitch. A 6-5, possible error.
It's a 2-1. It's a
fly out to left. Eaton has it, 1 away.
Yeah, he's a 0 error rating.
It's a 3-5.
The
ballpark chance.
Why do they get all the ballpark chances? And if he knocks one out,
for
I'm
Ben Gamel,
mad.
it's a 3-1. It's a fly out to center. Never fear. Michael Taylor's there. He has it.
Corner.
2 away.
On both sides there, home runs. I was scared for a second.
Brings up Jesus Aguilar. It's a 4-1, a K plus.
That's going to do it.
He strikes him out. So
6 strikeouts.
Strasburg's found a little bit of rhythm here. And we're moving to the top of the 5th. With Hauser pitching to
Dozier.
Ryan Dozier digging in. Here's the pitch. It's a 2-5, a K chance. A 10 is going to get him because of the +2. So
3 strikeouts for Hauser.
Hauser's pitching well. Here's the pitch to Defoe. It's a 5-1.
Another ballpark chance.
Well, this is good.
Let's go. Oh my gosh.
Pay attention, Sam. It's a 5-1 ballpark chance for Defoe. 5-5 is a home run chance.
Go, ride him.
Don't get too excited, Sam. It's Wilmer Defoe after all.
Yeah, you know.
He's a lefty. He's a switch hitter batting from the left side against this righty. He's only a 3. The roll's a 17. So
you're kidding me.
It's a fly out to left field. 5-5 opposite field for lefty is left field here.
And Michael A. Taylor.
No one but him.
Here's the pitch. 5-4. K chance. It's a 6. And Hauser has looked excellent. I think what they'd be saying right now is just that they brought him in as an opener and they let him go. And he's really proven them right this time.
Let him loose.
5 innings. 5 innings of work here.
Shut up.
Well, we hope he doesn't pitch. We're going now to the bottom half of the 5th. Brewers still leading 2-0. And the batter will be Travis Shaw. Here's the pitch from Strasburg. It's a 3-5. 3-5 ballpark chance.
You're kidding.
It's a 2-5. A grounder to first base. Kendrick has it.
Never fear.
1 away.
Because the grounder is here.
Here's the pitch to Arcia. It's a 4-2. Question marks. It's a 5 to a righty. We know it's only a 1 matters.
I memorized that thing.
It's a 2-1 grounder to third. Rendon has it. He's feeling good. 2 down.
2 away.
Brings up the pitcher,
Adrian Hauser.
And I think this is where our whole desire to play.
Look at his card. He has so many doubles. He has a great card, which is actually really good.
Yeah, I think
it's better than some of the players.
I was just about to lament the fact that we really should pinch hit for him because he shouldn't be in the game at all.
He's better than any.
Yeah, I don't think we're not doing the Brewers any disservice by letting him hit here with that card. Here's the pitch. It's a 5-1. It's a walk plus. Oh boy! Yeah. So it's a 19 plus 3. That walks 22. Everybody.
Are we allowed intentional walk?
Strasburg just walked the pitcher. That seems very unlikely. But
he's amazing.
But boy, I guess things do happen.
He's got doubles.
He's a 1. 2 down.
It would have been more embarrassing if he had hit a double off him.
Yeah. We'll go back to the top of the order, right?
Yep.
Lorenzo Cain. What's he done?
He has singled and gotten hit, and he's stolen both times he's got on base.
That's right.
First time it was no needed, and the second time he got stranded.
Yeah.
But and the first time he got homered in by Christian Yelich.
That's right. Here's the pitch to Lorenzo Cain. It's a 4-2, double question marks, but it's a 3.
Smelling trouble brewing.
A 3-6, a star line 5. There's no trouble brewing here. It's a fly out to Eaton. He fields it, and the Brewers will strand a runner as Strasburg puts another 0 on the board. Brewers still leading 2-0 as we go to the top of the 6th.
Hoping to get some runs here with Strasburg.
Let's get a batter's face check on Hauser, even though we did let him bat.
Hauser.
So he's facing Strasburg here, so not quite 18 batters faced. So he's really 19 and he'll be tired. So this will be his last inning of work for sure.
Yeah.
Here's the pitch to Strasburg. It's a 6-5, a range play at the ballpark.
Right.
Anytime you roll a ballpark card on a pitcher's card, it's got to be a good one. This is a range play, though. It's a 5-3, a grounder to third, and it's a 6 on the range, so he's not going to make the play.
All right.
A 5-3, grounder just out of Shaw's reach. He's a 4 there, but it's a 6, and so that's a G5. We'll roll to see if it's a double, and it's a single.
That was very close, though.
Steven Strasburg
Gets
a hit.
Aboard.
Indeed. Just for fun. What? Yeah, he
With
he doesn't steal.
No, he's slow.
He lumbers around the bases. That's right. He's a 1.
He's slower than most
Scherzer
pitchers.
goes faster.
That's right.
Well, Scherzer, he stole some bases
Yeah, that's right.
last year.
Here is the pitch to Adam Eaton with nobody out. Infield halfway for the Brewers. It's 5-5. To a lefty, it's a blank.
We've rolled that 3 times in a row for him.
Here's the pitch.
6-3.
It's a 6-2.
Oh, yes.
A single.
Let's go.
A single past Shaw, so 2 balls just out of Shaw's
not
reach.
Going first to third. You have to be a 5.
That's right.
It's a 1.
Good memory, Goose.
Yeah.
And we'll put Eaton.
Yeah,
the 5 is behind the 1 here on
Oh,
base.
Dang, I wish we could switch
A pair of
places.
hits, and I think this is where Hauser. I think we should pull Hauser.
Yeah.
He's now past his batter's face limit. Nowhere near his pull limit, though. But I think given the fact that he was supposed to be an opener in the first place, there's trouble brewing here for the Brewers here in the 6th, the top of the 6th.
Seriously.
2 on, nobody out. Well, I hope there's trouble brewing.
So
don't
I
we?
think we're going to Freddie Peralta here.
Yeah, so let's click through and find him.
I think you're wrong.
Let's see, Freddie Peralta.
Oh, wow. That's a rough card. But he is only a rookie, so.
Yeah, we like those K chances against our home run chances. Sorry,
Ooh,
against righties.
Woo!
Wow.
Fresh meat ready to be devoured.
Let's hope so. This is Victor Robles. Here's the pitch. It's a 1-2, but it's a K plus of all the things to roll. And there's 1 down. Robles goes down swinging.
I always jinx it.
Yeah.
I'm
Here is the pitch to Tony Two Bags. It's a 1-5, a K plus to him,
Oh
and
my
a 2. That's what we have. We hate on these cards, and then we roll all the good stuff on the guys with all the home run chances. That is really, that hurts. 2 straight strikeouts for the Nats with runners aboard.
It's all up to Howie.
If there's anybody who can come through with the clutch hit, we know it's our boy Howie. So here's the pitch. It's a 2-1, possible error on the grounder. It's a 3-1, star line 3. It's not a grounder. He flies out to deep center, but Lorenzo Cain runs it down, and the Nationals fail to score in the 6th. Oh, they've had chances. They have had chances, and they just can't quite do it. So we'll move to the bottom of the 6th. Nationals still trailing 2-0, running out of time. Strasburg going through the order here.
Yelich.
A 3rd time. This will be Yelich.
He's really good against righties.
He's got a few more to face.
So
Yelich is good against everybody. Here's the pitch. A 4-3. It's a K chance. A 3 is going to get him, though.
Oh, yeah.
And Strasburg struck out Yelich twice after giving up that home run in the first.
Sam, can you update us on
There's
how many
1
strikes?
away.
He's got 7.
7 strikeouts for Strasburg. He pitched really great. That's just that one mistake pitch
Yeah.
to Yelich in the first.
Give it up.
This brings up Mike Moustakas.
Moose.
Of course,
1-4.
1-4 to a lefty is a star line. It's
Oh.
a 3. It's a grounder to Kendrick at first. He fields it, and there's 2 away.
2 outs.
Here's the pitch to Grandal, batting from the left side.
It's a 5-6.
It's a K chance. It's an 11, and that's going to strike him out.
Yeah, that's going to do it with the help from Miller Park.
+2. So
He's got 8 strikeouts.
8 strikeouts, and he's cruising here through 6. Move to the top of the 7th. Nationals looking to get on the board.
Yeah, bringing up none other than Kurt Suzuki.
And the Nationals last inning had, 2 hits, right?
Yeah.
So they've had 2 innings where they've had
it was a 1-2-3.
a pair of hits.
Freddie Peralta.
Oh, that's right. 2. No, it wasn't 1-2.
Well,
Peralta, it was 1-2. It was 1-2-3 for Peralta, but he came in after Hauser had allowed back-to-back hits.
All right, let's see if we can get a few of those hungry homers here.
Yeah. All right. Here
Zook
is the
hits
pitch
a few
to
homers.
Kurt Suzuki, right?
Yep.
It's a 1-2, a K plus.
We just rolled that. Ah!
And that's a strikeout. Freddie Peralta is living in the 1 column.
He's already got
He's doing well.
3 strikeouts.
This is the pitch now to Brian Dozier. It's a 3-4, wild pitch. There's nobody there. It's a 3-6 this time, and he's not tired.
What are we using? His start?
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know if we should use his starter as relief.
I feel like we should use...
I guess we'll go with his relief.
Because he's relieving.
Yeah, let's
We might let him go a little longer than usual. It's a 3-6. He gets to face 7. He's only faced 4.
Yeah.
So no worries either way. It's a blank. Dozier, a 4-5. It's a fly out to center. Kane's under it. 2 away. Wilmer Depot. He's had a decent day, hasn't he? What did he do there in the first?
Walked.
Oh, he singled. Remember?
Oh yeah, he did.
He
walked.
He was up when Dozier was thrown out, and he singled his next when he came up. All right, this is Wilmer Depot. Here's the pitch. 5-4 K chance and a 1. Oof. Freddie Peralta, man. With this card, and he's doing that. I mean, he is just mowing the Nationals down. And through 7, the Brewers shutting the Nationals out again. Unfortunately, this is something we've grown all too familiar with.
Yeah.
Is the Nationals not scoring runs.
Especially in our replays, and batter's Ben Gamble.
Strasburg to Gamble,
2-6.
2-6. It's a 5. He'll strike him out. Strasburg adding to his total. Something he seems to do often late in the game. He seems to
got 9
really rare
strikeouts.
back for a strikeout when he needs it. There's the dreaded 6-6 from Strasburg.
And that's
But this time it's a 17, so he's saved. No home run for Aguilar. Aguilar against righties is a 9.
Man.
Here is the pitch. It's a
4-6.
4-6. A grounder to Kendrick at first. 2 away. It's now Strasburg to Shaw. It's a 5-5. Possible error on a throw. It's a 4-6. A grounder to Defoe at short. He fields it, and he makes a throw. Kendrick scoops it out of the dirt and makes the out.
3 outs. 3 up, 3 down.
Strasburg really cruising in. Without that home run, we'd be looking at
Extra inning.
yeah. I mean, just real.
Possible.
Both pitchers pitching great.
Probably.
So let's go ahead and check Peralta's card. He's a 7. How many batters does he face? He faced
6.
6. Okay, so
Let's just leave
we'll give him
in
another
for a
inning.
longer.
The way he's pitching.
Yeah.
And the batter is Michael Taylor, right?
He's already got 4 strikeouts, and he just came in last inning.
It's Michael Taylor, and then it'll be
innings, yeah.
Strasburg. I think we're going to have to hit for Strasburg here. As good as he's pitching, Nationals have to score some runs. So here is.
No, it's Michael A. Taylor.
I know. I'm saying after Taylor will be
yeah.
Strasburg. So whether or not he reaches, I think we need to pinch hit. It's a 3-2. It's a K plus. A 20
Shit.
is that's twice now. Michael Taylor has rolled a 20, I think, with a strikeout chance with a K plus the 2 from. Sam, I did that wrong. It's a strikeout.
Yeah.
I was thinking it wasn't. A regular K it would not have been,
Yeah.
but it's a K plus. A 16 makes it 26, so 20 and force a strikeout. There's 1 away.
He's already got 5 strikeouts.
So
he
we'll
just
go-
came in 2 innings ago.
We'll go to. And I got to bring in.
More than half of Strasburg's case.
I bring in the pinch hitters. Replay. Nice.
And should we pinch hit with like Big City or somebody?
Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Let me go and find
Because
that card.
Peralta is a righty, so we'd probably pinch hit with a lefty. So
here's
Big City.
Here's Matt Adams' card. And the pitch to Matt Adams. We'd love to see one of those home run chances because those are some tasty looking numbers from Matt Adams. Here's the pitch. It's a 2-5. A range play at the ballpark gives us hope.
What's that?
It's a 5-5. There's that opposite field.
Big boom.
And look how close it is going to be. He's done it. He's done it. An opposite field home run. An opposite field home run. All Ben Gamble can do is look back. And Bernie the Brewer will not be making the slide for the Nationals. He did one earlier for Yelich.
Bernie the Brewer.
It's a 5-5 here, a home run to the opposite field. The roll is a 14 to a righty against a right-handed pitcher is a 14.
Woo!
And
yeah.
I'll just draw him. I'll let Big City circle the bases here. Yeah. Oh yeah, let him go. Look at him truck around. High fives Bob Henley at third. Comes in.
Do the check down.
And there is not. I don't think Big City drives the car. But here we go. The Nationals on the board.
He drives the car in the city.
And Matt Adams with a pinch hit home run does the job.
Oh, yeah.
And it's Adam Eaton at the top of the order.
We've only got one run away. We have to get one run.
Yeah, and I think with that, they'll pull Freddie Peralta.
No,
yeah.
keep him in, please. No, he's pitching well. He's pitching well.
I wish I had checked.
Please.
Sam, you trying to pull that joke on him? It's not going to work.
No, I don't want to pull him.
So he's faced. Sam, how many batters has he faced?
He's faced 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8 batters. He's only won over his time, man.
8 batters, yeah. In this real game, the Brewers won 6-0, so they never went to any of their big dogs. But I think they were all available.
Do we have to bring in Josh Hader?
We don't have to do it yet.
That was what you were thinking, weren't you?
Let's never do it.
Oh, my boys know Mr. Hader all too well. But we got him when it mattered the most, didn't we? We sure did.
Man, they've got a lot of Americans there.
Yeah, let me pull up their pitchers here. Here's the pitching. And, yeah, Hader, Junior Guerra, Alex Claudio, old pal Matt Albers, and Jeremy Jeffress.
What's the worst?
Oh, I don't know. We're not going to their worst reliever.
Let's go to
They've
Matt
got a 2-1 lead.
Let's go to Matt Albers.
I'm curious how often
his ERA is a 5 point.
How often did Josh Hader go multiple innings? That's my question. Because he needs to get, 5 outs here to end the game?
For everybody who is following the Nationals,
we'll
you
take
should
a look
read
at
the
his card.
article by, who was it by? But I love that article.
Joe Posnanski. Yeah, fantastic article.
Great
and at the time, Sam, we thought that would be
it pretty much.
Could have been just, one of the, it was at that point, it was one of the greatest moments in Nationals history.
And then
a month.
Big bang from Howie. Grand Slam just on.
Howie Kendrick Part 1 and Part 2.
Oh, yeah.
Took us over the Dodgers. And we remember that so fondly.
Oh, yeah.
But we did get to Hader in the wild card game, and I pulled up his card here just to see he can face 5 batters without getting tired.
He's got a weird card. It actually isn't that good.
Oh, it's
really good.
Solid. He's got a lot of K pluses. I don't know what he does have these homers here, these 3 homers, and he's got the special K ratings. So yeah, I don't know whether they would go to someone else here. This is a 2-1 game. Asking him to get all 5 outs is something they probably wouldn't be doing early in the season. So why don't we go to Jeremy Jeffress? I believe he is a righty. Well, who's their lefty? Do they have a lefty?
How about his Matt Albers?
Let's see. Claudio, I think, is their lefty.
Let's go to Claudio.
Alex
He's
Claudio.
got 4.406 ERA. So hopefully he'll be getting some of these.
There he is. Alex Claudio, 4.06 ERA.
Got all those ballpark cards. Which
we'll give the Nats a blow here. But we'll let him. He's going to. He probably will. We'll go batter by batter here. He'll face Eaton with 1 out here in the 8th. The 8th, rather. Yep. Here's
ballpark home run. I don't care which one.
Here's the pitch to Eaton. It's a 1-3. It's a K chance. 8, 9, 10. Just misses.
If we had gotten that other guy you were thinking about, that would have been home run.
Josh Hader would have been.
Hader.
I think you're right, B.
Yeah, it actually was. We should have bring in Josh Hader. That's the one time in all my life that I'll actually say that.
All right, here's the pitch. to.
I mean, he wouldn't have homered
On Eaton's
actually
card.
homered against him too.
It's a 1-6, a fly out to center, 2 down.
Seriously, we should have brought in Hater.
Yeah, you
You'll
wish.
never hear that from anyone else. It's now
Plus, he
Victor
never would have
Robles,
actually hitting a home run against him.
and there's 2 down. I think they'll now go with Jeremy Jeffress.
Grand Slam. Let's
Go ahead and mark that in your scorecard, Sam. We're going to Jeremy Jeffress.
Jeremy Jeffress.
Righty against
So who
Robles.
was the pitcher at first? Who did we just go to?
Alex Claudio. So
Wow.
they went Hauser, then Peralta, then Claudio, now Jeffress, their 4th pitcher.
And the Nats have only used one. Big bat Strasburg.
Well, yep, they'll have to go to another one in the next inning. It's a 5-3. It's a range play at the ballpark.
Ooh.
Range play. Here is the roll on the ballpark card. It's a 2-5. Is a hit to first base. So the roll's a 1. So Aguilar will field it easily. And that's 3 outs. As the Nationals only get 1, they do pull a run closer, and they'll be leading off with Tony in the 9th against Hader. So we'll see how that goes. We're now moved to the bottom of the 8th.
Against Hater. You're kidding.
It's
You're
gonna
kidding.
be Hader, gentlemen. It's 2-1.
You
gotta go to the closer.
Guys, it's a wild card game. We're just
Yeah, we're hoping to reenact that, right?
Yeah.
We don't have.
go Soto.
And it's the wild card game.
All right, this is now, I think, with 2 innings to go
Arcia.
here. The Nationals in
No,
this
we're
actual
not going
game.
to Jan
Jan Jennings. I'll let that card just sit on the screen for a second while we look at the actual
He has
game.
got a crappy card. He's got singles to the pitcher and the ones.
Yeah, in the actual game, Jennings came in. He gave up 2 runs, walked 3,
Oh man!
3,
Oh man!
and did not get an out. So
Oh man!
I don't think we're going to go. We're not
keeping.
going to repeat that. I think
No.
we'll look for Justin Miller. I don't think Miller hasn't done much in our
actually
replay. He had some
He's
good
got
moments.
4 plain out home runs and 1 home run question.
Yeah, last year was not his best work. The year before it was a lot better, but this will be Miller to Arcia. Is that true?
Yes, that is true.
All right. Miller to Arcia, and then there'll be a pinch hitter for the Brewers. It's a 2-2, and there's a home run chance, but it's a 19,
No
fortunately. So not a home run. It's a 3-6, a single to center. Arcia's aboard.
We out. Take him out.
He is a 4.
Is
We
anyone
learned
a zero?
the lesson the hard way last time.
Take him out.
Do it.
He's an attempt at 2-0, and
We learned that the hard way, Daddy.
he's not going to steal. It'll be a pinch hitter. Guys, I don't think we can't. Who do you want to bring in?
Adrian Hauser. Let's pinch
John
him for
Doolittle.
himself.
No, we're definitely pinch hitting for Adrian Hauser. I'm saying, who do you want? You seem like you're upset with me.
Yeah,
The
because
Nationals.
we learned it the hard way last time.
Can we bring in Sean Doolittle?
Let's just keep him. Man, let's keep him in, I
Let's
guess.
see. We're going to pinch hit with Eric Thames.
He's going to be a national, and
That's right, if we
2020.
ever get a season. But
yeah.
here is the pitch from Miller to Thames with nobody out.
The 5-6.
K chance, but a 19 is not going to do it. It's a 5-3 against the righties, a double to right. And
You are kidding me!
I think you have to be
a double to right.
Check the stats to see if he goes to first to third.
He's definitely going first to third because it's a double. The question is whether he scores. So it's
Alright.
a double to
I think
right.
it's
Hold him.
5.
Hold
Robles
him.
is a
Well,
minus
let's figure
1.
out if he scores
So he'd
first.
be a
The Nationals have 1
So-
run.
All right, gentlemen, quiet, please, as we do the base runner advancement. He's a 4. Robles takes away 1, makes him a 3. A double to right, you take away another 1, so he's down to a 2. And so we'll roll 2d6 against that. It's a 2, so he will score.
The Nationals have 1 run.
Told
And the
you we
Brewers
should have
will
pulled
get
him.
Hader an insurance run as Justin Miller is not doing the job today.
That is not a pretty sentence. Getting Hater an insurance run.
You've got that right. So I think we'll go to Joe Ross, the guy who failed us in the. He ultimately gave up the winning hit in the last game. Joe Ross. He pitched in this game in reality, and he went 1 inning, struck out 1. So let's see what he can do here. The batter here is the top of the order, Lorenzo Cain, is it not?
It is.
Right. Still nobody out for the Nationals here in the bottom of the 8th. It's a 5-1 to a righty. It's a blank.
Oh,
And rolling on Kane's card, it's a 5-4. It's a single to left, and the Nationals cannot get anybody out
Why
here.
are you signed?
It's a single to left. We'll see if he goes first to third.
no. Second to home.
Oh, that's right. It was a double, Sam. Thank you. It's a double. It was a double, so we'll see if now Kane can bring Thames home.
Thanks.
Thames, I believe, is a 3. So on a double, this was a 5-4. So it was this is a single.
It's a -2 from left.
So an
He
F7,
ain't
right? So
scoring.
he's a 3. Eaton takes away 2, makes him a 1, and then
And this
going
is the bullpen.
he gets +1 to go from second to home. So he's back to a 2. So we'll roll here, and it's a 5-4. He will not score. He will go.
This
he
is
will
the
hold
classic
at
bullpen
third.
almost blow.
Maybe a grand slam by Howie.
Yeah, you wish.
There's nobody out here for
Really do
Yelich.
wish.
And I think this is, guys, I think we're going to do what you want me to do, which is we're going to go to Doolittle now because, I know he didn't get the job done in our last replay, but he's really the best guy the Nationals have. And I think with all the trouble they're facing here, I think this is where
Well, please just
you're seeing
do
what
it
happened a
today,
lot in the early
please.
season, which is Davey Martinez repeatedly going to Doolittle over and over and over, which
Having
eventually
to.
led to him getting tired.
Well,
having to
he
take
kind of had
he
to.
had to take a break. Oh, yeah, no, I don't think anybody was
Remember they
blaming him.
pretended he was on the disabled list?
I don't know if they pretended anything. He was gassed. So this is now Doolittle to face the MVP, Christian Yelich. Here is the pitch. It's a 6-5. We got that K chance, and it's a 2. And Yelich, after that home run, has not done anything but strike out. So Sean Doolittle getting that much-needed strikeout, providing some stability for the Nationals bullpen. Here is the pitch from Doolittle to Moustakas. And in this case, we'll say that the infield is in. It's a 1-2. It's a K chance. It's an 8, and that's going to get him.
Oh.
2 strikeouts for Doolittle.
He's really
Brings
done
up
the job, man.
Grandal batting from the right side. It's a 2-1 against a switch-hitting righty, as I said. Misses out. It's a blank. A 4-2. You got a star line 5. A fly out to center. Taylor's under it. And the Nationals get out of it with just 1 run allowed. So we'll head to the
So
ninth.
what was it?
Fly out to center there.
Yeah.
All right. And we're in. So we'll head to the ninth. And Nationals with their last chance against
Come on.
who the mean, the one and only Josh Hader.
Stupid stuff.
We hate him.
How about we can
I love watching him pitch when he's not facing us. I have to say that.
Yeah.
Here is the pitch to Rendon. It's a 5-4. It's a K plus. I'm sure that's a strikeout. A 10 plus 5 plus 2 more. Oh, yeah. And he gets Tony. Here's Howie Kendrick. It's a 1-1. Possible error on a grounder. It's a 1-1 on Howie Kendrick's card. It's a star line 4. It's a fly out to center. There's no grounders at all on Hader's star line card. So Howie Kendrick is down 2 away. And the Nationals are down to their last out here. Let's see real quick. Yeah, that was a 20, so the special K wouldn't have played a factor there. Here is the pitch to Suzuki. A 6-1, it's a K plus. 15, yep, he's got him. And Hader mows him down there in the ninth, and that's it, gentlemen. Another near shutout for the Nats.
Oh
The bats were quiet tonight.
gosh.
Strasburg pitched well, as he has been doing. And the bats just, who do we not have tonight, gentlemen? Who do we not have? The guy
The
who
chosen
I
one.
wish it could
the
be
guy who did the
like
job. Yeah, the chosen one.
4-0 Nationals.
Yeah, it would be nice. Really, there was a couple innings there that had back-to-back leadoff singles, I think, that they just couldn't get it
Remember
going.
at the end of the season, kneel to the king.
Why don't you come around, B, and talk to us?
Bow.
I thought it was kneel because he was kneeling. He wasn't bound.
Yeah, but anyway, I think That's all we have. We made a mistake there not using Hauser as an opener, but it really didn't hurt the Brewers any.
No.
He went deep. Peralta with those home run chances all over his card. Well, all we found was K pluses.
I mean, I think they did get one off him.
The home run wasn't off Peralta, right?
No, it wasn't. I think it was off either Claudio or Jeffers.
Yeah, I don't recall. But another game, another Nats loss.
It's normal. Don't be sad.
Thanks, Ben.
At least they didn't lose like last time. That's all we can hope for. So
They didn't lose the World Series.
That's right. We always got that. And the flag is going to fly. The flag will fly forever. But we'll sign off for tonight. See you guys next time.
See you later.
Yes, it'll